We have one final story for today. It is absolutely hilarious. It is absolutely depressing at the same time. Are we ready for this? I hope you are. I wasn't. Here it is, folks. Ready to go? Updates to Xbox Game Pass, introducing the Essential, Premium, and Ultimate plans from Team Xbox, their official blog post from this morning. You ready for this? Our goal with Game Pass has been clear. Deliver unmatched value, benefits, and a deep library of games for our players, okay? We know not everyone wants the same thing in their Xbox experience, so we're evolving Game Pass to offer more flexibility, choice, and value to all players. Starting today, we are introducing 3 upgraded Game Pass plans based on how players play the Essential, Premium, and Ultimate tiers. Each includes expanded game libraries, including PC titles, unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, including Riot game titles, and a revamped Rewards with Xbox experience. Today's Game Pass core subscribers are automatically getting moved over to the Essential package. The standard subscribers are getting moved over to Premium, and Ultimate subscribers stay in the Ultimate plan tier. All right, so what's the difference? If you take a look here, if you can't read it, I'll read it for you. Essential is the cheapest one, $10 a month. You'll get unlimited cloud gaming. What does that mean? It means that you can play games from the cloud. How many people do that today? An okay amount, but not everyone, that's for sure. Not everyone has good enough internet to be live streaming a game through cloud. So it's a feature some people may use, but it's definitely not something that the majority would use, all right? In-game benefits, including for Riot games. Okay, well, every game has already had that. Online console multiplayer. Okay, we already had that. Play and earn up to $25 a year in the store with rewards. So what does that mean? As you play games under Game Pass, for completing certain levels of challenges, you'll earn credits on the Xbox store. Okay? They're saying you can earn $25 a year. Now, what about the premium plan? This one is $5 more. So what do you get for that? You get new Xbox published titles within a year of launch. What does that mean? It means for the premium tier, for $15 a month, you don't get any games at launch. You know, all the titles that are on Xbox day one, you know, Call of Duty, what's under the Xbox umbrella right now? Halo, Gears of War, Forza, right? All these cool indie experiences that I've had this year. Remember, Blueprints was under there and all that. You don't get them at launch. You have to wait. You'll get them later because you're doing the discounted plan at $15 a month. You'll get those games later. Okay? Everything else is literally identical to the Essential plan. So for $5 more a month, you're going to get games late. Okay? Yes, it includes Hollow Knight Silksong, which I'm playing right now. Now, let's talk about the Ultimate plan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ultimate plan has a price increase. It used to be $20 a month. It is now going to be $30 a month. That is a massive, whopping price increase of 50%. $20 to $30 a month to keep Game Pass Ultimate, okay? So what do you get for paying $30 a month? Well, you get 75 or more guaranteed day one games a year, including all Xbox published games on day one. So basically what you're getting now, you're keeping, okay? Ubisoft Plus Classics and EA Play included, with Fortnite Crew coming in November. Ubisoft Classics is a listing of older Ubisoft games that now will be available via this Ultimate Game Pass service. A lot of them already were available, but I guess now they're guaranteeing it as its own exclusive separate catalog, while individually they were just listed previously. EA Play was already included. That's not new. That's already been in there. And Fortnite Crew, for those who don't know, that is already currently a monthly subscription service you can get for Fortnite, where you get something like, I want to say it's like 1,000 of their V-Bucks a month, and you get like a premium skin a month or something like that. Okay? So if you play Fortnite, you're getting that for free. If you don't play Fortnite, that's completely worthless. All right? But that is new. That is a new feature. So basically, Ubisoft Plus Classics is a repackaged way to get the Ubisoft games. Fortnite Crew is new. You never had that before. Unlimited cloud gaming at our best quality with the shortest wait times. No, that's not true. Unlimited cloud gaming with the shortest wait times, it's dependent on your internet. What they're acting is like, oh, well, because you got the premium or the ultimate, you're going to get a better experience. Cloud gaming is based off the speed of your internet. Okay? So if you have great internet, you'll get the cloud gaming. If not, it's not going to be as good or whatever. So that's not a value at all. You already have cloud gaming with the other two packages. This is no different. So they're trying to spin it in a way that's bullshit. It's PR speak. No, you still have cloud gaming. It's not any different. Okay? In-game benefits, including for Riot Games, that's across the board. Online console multiplayer, that's across the board. Play and earn up to $100 a year in the store with the rewards program. Okay? So, taking a look at these levels and the value, right? So, basically, Essential is exactly the same, except you get cloud gaming now, but it's exactly the same as it always was. Premium is also, Premium is basically a way to get games, but get them late. So you'll never get games day one, but you will have access to a game's catalog, all right? But it's $15 a month. You're paying $15 a month to play games late. Does that sound like a good idea or a good feature? So what's your option? The third, Ultimate, which is $30 a month. So for $10 extra a month, what are Ultimate Game Pass holders getting? That's new. Repackaged Ubisoft Plus Classics and Fortnite Crew. That's literally it. I'm not kidding. That's actually it. That's all you're getting extra. You can argue, well, you can earn up to $100 a year in the store. You can. What you have to do is you have to complete all these annoying optional objectives, like play this certain game on a certain day and beat a certain level or do this certain challenge, and then you'll get some currency. For the record, it's annoying. I know, because when I was playing on console, I used to try to do them. And even as much as I used to play on my Xbox, I never really qualified for the full credit. And most of the time, I even forgot about even having it. All right? So you can get $100 a year all year. So you could argue that's what, $10 a month? So that's what they're going to do to spin it. They're going to say, well, if you can earn $100 a year, you're earning like $8 a month of in-store credit. So even though you're paying $10 a month more now for Xbox Ultimate, you're getting $8 back. It's like a rebate. No, it's not. If you're requiring me to waste my time and invest my time to do challenges to get that credit, then that's not a rebate at all. That's a waste of my time. Do you understand? So really, all you're getting for $10 more a month is repackaged Ubisoft Plus Classics and Fortnite Crew. That's it. So is there any added value to paying $10 extra a month to keep Game Pass Ultimate? No, there's actually zero value to the consumer. I'm going to repeat that. They are charging you $10 more a month, and they are giving you no added value at all. Okay? Now, there's a problem with this, all right? Here's the problem. If you are in any industry, okay, and if you're the industry leader for something, you have the ability to increase prices based on demand. If you're in demand, okay, and you know that everyone wants what you are offering, you could charge more for it. That's actually part of the free market, is that, hey, supply and demand, people want it more, they have to pay more for it, right? The problem is, with this Xbox Game Pass deal, I don't know if Microsoft's aware, they're in last place, okay? The Switch 2 is crushing them. The PlayStation 5 is crushing them. PC is crushing them. Crushing them. Not even like, oh, they're slightly getting beat out. They're getting destroyed. Xboxes are not selling. Sales are way, way down. They are firmly in last place when it comes to video games. In fact, if you take a look at the games that have been coming out that are like Xbox early exclusives or whatever, they're not selling. They're not. They're a bunch of indie games and things like that. They're not making them any money. They bought all these game studios up, and all the games are coming out, and everyone's like, meh, these games aren't very good. Oh, well. So, when you are in last place, typically what you need to do is try to create value for the customer. Usually, if you're in last place, you would do something like slash prices, like make your product offerings more appealing to the masses. Give them a reason to come over from PlayStation or Switch or PC. Say, hey, we want you to come into our family. Therefore, we're going to offer you unbeatable value for a discounted price. We'll be the discounted service. We're okay being that. We are. We'll be the discount offer, but hey, we'll make money. Xbox is literally doing the opposite. They recently increased all of their prices. Did you know that the Xbox Series X currently costs $700 in the United States? Would you pay $700 for the console that's in dead last? And now they're raising the prices of Game Pass Ultimate and adding no added value whatsoever. I mean, can we be honest? Real honest question here. I wonder if you guys can answer it for me. What kind of drugs do you think Phil Spencer does? Do you think he's on crack cocaine? I don't think so. He's too fat for that. Do you think he's on heroin? Maybe, I don't know. Well, I don't know. What's he on? Because he's in charge of this company, and every decision that he's actually been making has been so ridiculously the fucking opposite of what you should do as the leader of your company that's currently in last place. I have to actually think the guy's mind is broken. Like, he's legit on something. Maybe he's a hardcore alcoholic and he just drinks himself to fucking sleep every night. You know what I mean? I don't know. But something is going on here. There is no way that that man could be in power and actually be doing this stuff and thinking it's the right decision if he's in his right mind. Like, Business 101 tells you you don't charge more when you're losing. Like, the whole concept of a fire sale is not present in Phil Spencer's head. He's never heard of it before. If I were him, I'd be like, sale, sale, sale. Get people in our programs. Hook them to liking the programs. Then get them used to using them. Then, once we have gained market share, then consider raising the price. You don't raise the price when you're a loser. Already no one wants you. Why would they pay more for you? You tremendous idiot. So if you're not aware, are you ready for this? Are you not aware? Here's what happened this morning. This announcement hit the web. They did that blog post. All the news sites covered it. And I swear to God, I didn't make this up. This is what happened. Everyone ran to the Xbox Game Pass service to cancel. And so many people are trying to cancel Game Pass. The website has crashed and you cannot cancel Game Pass. I'm not kidding. And it's still crashed now. So many thousands of people said, fuck this. We're not paying $30 a month. They tried to cancel and the whole website shut down. So anyway, here's the deal. For me, okay, what kind of value do I get out of Game Pass? All right, let's be honest. Do I get online play? No, not anymore. I'm a PC gamer. So I don't need Xbox online play for anything. So that's a waste, right? Let's take a look at the Game Pass games that I have played. I want to look at, where's my games history? Play history. Here we go. Okay, so here's what I have played this year. Hollow Knight Silksong, I played that under Game Pass. Gears of War Reloaded, I played that under Game Pass. Minecraft, I did play that under Game Pass, right? Yes. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I only played it once, but hey, I did play it under Game Pass. Blueprints, I played that under Game Pass. Lies P I had to pay for. Player Obscure, that was Game Pass, right? So that's 6. Doom the Dark Ages, 7. Call of Duty, 8. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, even though I didn't go too far, that's 9. Atomfall, that's 10. Avowed, even though I didn't finish it, 11. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, 12. Stalker 2, I quit it, but that's 13. So this year, and then I played Flight Sim this year, so that's 14, okay? So technically this year, I played 14 games under Game Pass of various different price ranges, right? I guess we could do the hard math. But let's even say on average, the games cost $40. All right? So what's 14 times 40? Do the math. Divide by $30 a month. Is it worth it? Well, the answer is actually yes. The answer is I did get good value out of Game Pass. I absolutely did. However, there are a couple factors that need to be brought in here. Factor number one is that I probably would not have played a lot of these games if I didn't have Game Pass. That's the God's honest truth. I wouldn't have paid money for Gears of War Reloaded. I wouldn't have bought Tony Hawk. I might not have gotten Doom the Dark Ages. I wouldn't have bought Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered because I just played Oblivion. Okay? I probably would have been on the fence about both Atomfall and Avowed. I'm not sure. Ninja Gaiden 2, but dude, to be honest, I think most of the games I played on Game Pass this year might have been maybes or no's if I didn't have Game Pass, right? Now, also, here's the other factor. How many of these games were actually good? Well, good, bad. Didn't play it past the first stream. Everyone got bored. Good, very good. Nah, just kind of middle of the road. Nah, but at least it gave me multiplayer. Nah, again, I already played it. Nah, not great. Nah, no. This was good. I like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Nah, Stalker. So you see what I'm saying? Half the games that are on Game Pass are boring and not good, and I don't play them to the end because they're not worth my time. So I would say for now, Game Pass for me is worth the money, even $30 a month, right? But the question remains, for how long will Xbox and Microsoft continue to provide the number of games that they're providing and games that we're all going to be interested in seeing me try or play? This year, it worked, arguably. And by the way, coming up, like if you take a look at the game release schedule for the rest of the year, I believe Ninja Gaiden 4 is on there, I think. And Outer Worlds 2 is on there, so I'm going to try that on there. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 for sure is on there. So there's at least probably 3 more games that I will be getting on Game Pass between now and the end of the year. All right? But in a while, even someone like me, in a bit, it may not be worth the value anymore. It may get to the point where it's like $30 a month. Not everyone is Darkside Phil, a full-time game streamer who wants to get these games at a discount. Most people are only playing a couple games a month, if that, right? And aren't going to be interested in every game that comes out on Game Pass. So, I don't know. Again, this is ass backwards. It's literally the opposite of what you should do in business and what you're taught in business school. I have no idea how Phil Spencer is still the CEO of Xbox Gaming. I'm lost. Like, if you were the shareholders, I would have looked at the last 5 years and I would have said, let's see. Massive decline in sales. Every Xbox exclusive game coming out is usually a flop. Almost every one has been a flop. Even when you get a success like Halo Infinite, it tanks anyway, right? Console sales way down. No one wants the Xbox console, last place. The only thing that they're succeeding in is Game Pass, but now they're raising all their prices on both the console and Game Pass, so that's going to go away. Why are these people in charge? Really? Why are these people in charge? They don't know anything about what the fuck they're doing at this point. Like, I'm absolutely 100% confounded, confused, and quite frankly, I'm disgusted. This is the company that was in the lead during the Xbox 360 era. They capitalized on Sony's mistakes and took advantage and were winning strongly. And they have, in the course of a decade, squandered any kind of success they've had. They've literally just gotten worse and worse and worse. They've put people in positions of power that don't understand the industry. They're pumping out awful game after awful game. Why do they exist? The only reason they're still around is because of Microsoft money. You got to understand that. Microsoft makes so much money, right? That we're in a situation where they can bleed money for a while and the company isn't really going to care. But after a while, it's going to be like, when are we going to stop having this be our big loss leader? We got to cut the fat. We got to get rid of this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, everyone. Well, that's the story. It's crazy. For many of you who are now learning this, you're probably going to go cancel your Game Pass Ultimate right now, aren't you? No, you're not, because the website's crashed. You can't cancel. You're stuck. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe Phil Spencer actually shut down the site, so now he'll increase prices and no one can cancel, so you all have to pay more money. I wonder if he realizes that's a scam and it's illegal, and he can go to jail for it. Anyway, so that's that. So, guys, I know that I yapped a lot on today's show, and I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for chilling and supporting. I appreciate you. Anyone who did support, thanks. So here's how it goes today. Oh yes, Squid Rocks or Squirt Rocks. I'm sorry.